Here's an upcoming milestone in the R2D2 project. Here we have 24 volts of bench power plugged in the wall, coming up into the bus in the back. So everything's amped and fused to the draw of these components on the other side. Various wire gauges depending on the amps it's pulling. So 24 volts are coming up here into the step down converter. This actually drops it from 24 to 5 for things like the stealth controller. These two motor speed controllers, this is the one that turns the dome, and this is the big new one, the speed controller for the foot motors. They're getting their power directly at this point. Only this Siren 10 that's used to spin the dome is currently hooked up to the stealth, and that allows me to do this with the remote. Very cool. Small, so you can hide them in your hands and the kids don't know you're doing anything. So this is the Roboteq speed controller. It's the sbl2360. So I've got power to it. We have the hall sensors plugged in, running down a cable down the leg, and instead of the foot shell, it's just sitting in this upside down motor assembly here. These are brushless motors. I've kind of filed them all down. It used to have a bunch of flanges. They're made for bicycles, and I've welded the clutch inside with the help of a friend so that it goes backwards and forwards. And we got a little pulley here to a quadri of omni wheels, and that's just to present the least amount of resistance when you're rolling over stuff. So like I said, right now the speed controller for the foot motors is not hooked up to the stealth, but I've got this USB cable going down into my laptop, and we got some motor control utility software that's up. So if I've got it in join mode right here, so if I just change the slider, the motors start turning. This is a little thing to adjust the tension on the belt. Not hooked up yet, but that just means that when I go to fire everything in the foot shells and run all the wires up the legs and get this thing going for its first steps, it's actually going to work. Have to make sure to get the head on when we take the first steps. But this is just like when your baby takes its first steps, but in this case we're cheating and we're testing it out first, so it'll actually do something. It was very exciting.